Today is day 8, April 26, 2025, and I want to talk about blocking. Blocking people or situations or things, not only in social media, but also in real life. I think people don't realize that how it makes their life easy when you just avoid certain kind of people or situation, and it makes your life like much more easier and much more happy. Like, let me give you an example. It's more like, when you are chatting with someone, you are, of course, like, you have that thing, that you can just like block them, or you just like don't want to see them on social media, don't see their post, don't see their message or something. That's wonderful. But what if you actually block someone in real life? When you block someone in real life, it's like you just have to mentally check it out. Like, you don't want to deal with this situation, this job, this person, this thing, whatever it is in your life. And you just realize that, after some times your brain reprogram stuff and it stop looking for such kind of things again and again. It's more like universe just like stops bringing that people or person or situation into you. I think this that has very common. So I'll tell you an example. So for me, in my previous in my undergrad, I was actually like friends with some other people, and these people were like good for first 6 months. But then I realized that I do not have a very good frequency match with them and stuff. So what happened is I just mentally checked out myself out of their situation. I said, like, I do not feel very comfortable around these people anymore. So once I did that, once I mentally checked out, like, these are not my friends anymore, I do not feel comfortable with them, I do not feel happy with them, I actually saw a shift, like after that time, I started seeing them very less and less and less. And most of the time, I just didn't see them on campus. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And then I just like never saw them much during the entire time of my 4 years in undergrad. And even after like this many years, I just like, I've never known about them. They are not in my, even in my friend circle, right? It's like people stay connected to each other, but these people are not even in my friend circle. So it's very crazy, like how quickly universe removes the people in your life, the ones you do not need. Today on my this journey of like letting go experiment, I think this is very important for me to label individuals in a different categories. It's like someone are friends, someone are close friends, acquaintances, some are like colleagues and stuff, because having that differentiation actually gives you an advantage of like putting people into like where do you want to exchange how much energy, because it's more about like how much effort you put in, how much energy you exchange, and all this kind of stuff. And as an adult, I think people have to realize that this is like the most important thing you can do to save yourself, because not everybody deserve your energy, and you don't have to be responsible for everyone's feelings, emotions, thoughts, whatever. Yeah, of course you can choose to be involved in such situations, but it is your choice to do that or do not do that. So I think protecting that is like the most important thing that I'm learning and working on myself, because I have like boundary issues. As I said, I'm like very much people's person. I love to be around people, I love to be involved in so many things, but I have very limited energy myself. I cannot distribute my attention or my energy every single time to every single thing. So I think the prioritization of what do I want or what do I don't want is like the learning and the lesson for me throughout this whole journey, and to like invest my time where I want it to be the most, right? There are some situations where I really want to be, but I cannot be present in two places at the same time, right? So that does not work for any one of us. And that time you have the ability to choose, you have the ability to like select and move on and do the stuff that you want to do. So it's like such a nice learning for me, and it's going so far so good. Sometimes it does not feel well, when you are trying to observe these thoughts and trying to like make sense of like what's going on with you. But yeah, this is the experiment, this is fun, and you guys are like seeing me live, like what I'm doing with things and how I am thinking about my thoughts and what I'm going to do on it. So it's very fun. So yeah, with that, hope to see you again. Thank you so much.